Yo, are you trying to make dark trap beats like Metro and Southside, but you can't because you only have stock plugins? Well, I got you, because today we're making dark trap beats using only stock VSTs and plugins. This bit sounds so cold. Buying plugins and VSTs can be expensive, especially if you're just starting out as a producer, and also you don't know what plugins you should be buying. So I'm going to be showing you the best VSTs to be using inside of FL Studio that are stock, because don't get me wrong, there is some trash stock plugins, but surprisingly enough, there's actually some hidden gems in here too. When I make dark trap beats, my two biggest inspirations are Southside and Metro Boomin, so we're going to be putting ourselves to the test here. Quick plug, my new multi-kit called Evolved is available for pre-order. Full launch is on Thursday. It's my biggest kit to date, and I've done it alongside my brother Harry Beach. There's a pre-order link in the description. This is going to be the cheapest the kit will ever be, or if you're watching this video a little bit late, the kit is out right now. Link for that in the description. Also going to include a private link in the description where I go through the kit in full detail, because the kit is so big. So look in the description and either press the pre-order link or press the private video. Go check out the kit, and I'm going to be nice and I'm going to give the kit away to one of you lucky people that like and comment on this video. Must be subscribed. Let's get into this. We are going to be working in 150 BPM. Now let's actually have a look at what VSTs are stock inside of FL. We have the likes of Sakura, we have Toxic Biohazard, Citrus, Poison, Flex. We also have the likes of Kepler, Kepler Exo, which are the latest addition to FL Studio. Of course, FL Keys. They're basically the ones that stand out to me right now. So we're going to start off in Toxic Biohazard, and we're going to take this ambient texture. We're in the key of G minor, so I'm going to lay a note on G, and then from this note, we're going to make a minor chord. So what you want to do is skip one note in your scale, skip one note in your scale, and let's invert the middle note. What if we... make that at the end go up. We're going to stick inside of Toxic Biohazard. This is actually a pretty nice bank. As you can see, it's got a lot. It's got from ambient textures, basses, leads, pads, synthetic things. I think we might take something synthetic. Oh, I like that. That's a cold sound. Now, to make a dark kind of counter melody, something that you can do is kind of like play down the scale that you're in. Oh, that kind of complements it nicely. Do I need to change the last one up? Nah, I feel like that should still go down to counter it. Let's go for something different. I like Citrus. Citrus is actually pretty good. The thing with Citrus is, look at the amount of presets that come inside of this. It's got everything from ARPs all the way to piano to... I don't even know what half of this stuff is, I'm not gonna lie. I found this little kind of like sequence sound. Might like layer it. Next VST we're going to come into is called Poison. Now this is kind of a crazy one. This is like a... this feels like a 90s synth, and it sounds like it should be definitely used for like dance music, but it's kind of got some nice pads in here, and I kind of like this one. We might cut out this high end a little bit to like there. Put a G in. Let's pitch that up. Let's make the range pretty big. This kind of adds like a swing to the pad. You can hear it. Alright, next we are going to use Flex, because I know a lot of producers that actually swear by Flex, and a lot of people use this even if they have other VSTs. Some people still come back and use Flex, and I found this like kind of harp. What I'm going to do here is I'm going to put in like the same notes that were used in Metro Boomin's Cinderella, because I seen a TikTok earlier on of someone breaking it down, so we're going to use the exact same notes. I think it goes something like, and then you just kind of want to make notes out of this. Nearly. Alright, let's try like step these notes a little bit so they're just not all very robotic and playing at the same time. We also might need to cut the length to them. The first note, we want to pull down the velocity. Next thing we want to do is add on a quarter delay onto it. That actually sounds kind of tough. gonna stay inside a flex, and I think we need to take some sort of piano. So we're just gonna take some kind of grand piano. Sounds pretty decent, to be fair, for stock. Where do we want to do? What do we want to do with this? I think we're just gonna do something like that. Now, it's definitely missing some sort of strings. Next, we are gonna come into Poison one more time, and I'm gonna grab this ARP, and I want to use this as like a bit of like an accent. Something like that. We are going to use Fruity Stereo Shaper. To be honest, I use this Stereo Shaper all the time. Add standard delay. Just going to max out the wet. Pretty sure I said delay there. I meant reverb. And I'm going to take out a little bit of this high end. Let's also actually throw some delay onto this as well. Quarter delay. Something that we could do to this melody is we could come over here, click consolidate. Once rendered, we could try reverse this. Maybe try pitch it. That does sound hard, but I think I actually kind of prefer the original. Let me know in the comments, what do you prefer, the original or reverse? I think I reverse everything all the time, so for a change, we won't actually reverse this melody. We'll keep the normal melody as it is, although the reverse section, maybe in the arrangement, we'll reverse it. For drums, all you need is a soft clipper on your master. You don't need no external soft clipper or anything like that. Fruity soft clipper, stock plug-in. Like I said, my new multi-kit is out now. We're going to be using all drums from this kit. Actually going to go with a snare first. Copy that over. Add in one more snare. Turn the snare up a little bit. Now we can add in the hi-hat. I'm just going to put a two-step. The way that I create these rolls is I'm switching between 6th beat, quarter step. I think they're the main two that I use. For some reason, I just tried to take one of my mixer presets, and now it's just stuck under my mouse. It just says drum effect. This is so weird, but anyway, we move. I've just cut all the low end out of the melodies, so we're gonna add in the 808. The thing that Metro and sometimes Southside do is they use a spins 808 with a kick, and I'm gonna show you exactly how to do that. So we're gonna come into my multi-kit, and we're gonna take... Where is this? We're gonna take the reg spins. And then inside of this, we're gonna boost it 4%, and we're gonna EQ it 20%. I'm going to show you how to do these like triplet bounce that Southside normally does at the end of his bars. So first thing, you want to come into a third beat, and then you just kind of want to start filling in the notes that you want to be playing. Mess around with it until some sort of groove works. And something that works well if you do these sort of 808 rolls is if you layer a snare underneath it. So we're going to do just that. So as you can see at the end, we're using triplet rolls. The way to sidechain your kick and your 808. So as you can see down the bottom, I've got my kick routed all the way to the 808 track. And on my 808 track, you're going to use a limiter. And on the limiter, you want to click sidechain. We're going to have a sidechaining just like this. thing we're missing is open hats. Open hats really help create bounces in these type of beats. We've done some basic arrangement to this, and honestly, I'm actually kind of surprised at how this came out. I think the melody is actually pretty fire, especially for using stock VSTs. And this kind of goes to show that if you've got some sort of creativity, you can make good melodies even if you don't have the best VSTs. Now, is it harder to only use stock VSTs? Yes, but it is possible to make good melodies. I'd appreciate if you drop a like on this video for me, man. It tells YouTube that other producers should watch this content, and we're trying to hit 30k subs as well. So if you could hit the subscribe button for me, it would be much appreciated. This is the full beat. Let me throw this on and get this out of the way. We don't put the kick or we don't put the kick or the open hats at the start. This bit sounds so cold. Basically it then. A little bridge. Listen to these melodies, man. Appreciate you for watching, man. Make sure you run me up on IG and TT because they're the only two things I care about. I'm out. Good luck. See you later. Bow.